Alright, now we're in the tub and we are going to get her done. I have a bunch of different products. I'm going to use this one on her. Biogroom for black dogs, color enhancing shampoo. The majority of my products are Biogroom, but I have stuff like Nature's Specialties and Scout's Honor and stuff like that. I'm going to follow up with this conditioning cream rinse since the Biogroom Black Dog doesn't have a specific shampoo conditioner. I have my pre-mixed face shampoo, and what I used here is the Nature's Specialties regular shampoo, face shampoo, and then the blueberry facial, and I mixed it because I personally don't like the foaming type of facial shampoos. I don't feel it does a good enough job. It doesn't get them clean. I want something that I can actually scrub and make, bubbles with. With the foam, it was bubbly in your hand, but as soon as you hit the fur with it, it went flat. It was like there was nothing there, no substance. So I like to start by getting the entire body wet. I have this low sprayer. It's really gentle. I like to manipulate their heads to try to prevent getting any water in their ears, up their nose, in their mouths, but sometimes it happens anyhow. Get my facial shampoo. Go to town. If a little bit of this gets in the eye, it's not the end of the world. It is a tear-free shampoo. And I personally like to wash the faces first. And the reason is, if they have a lot of buildup in the eye corner, you're going to want to get that saturated and soaking right away. That's going to help break down that goop that is sometimes there. Get a little bit more wetness on the body to get my black enhancing shampoo. And this product is really dark. Sometimes it's blue, and sometimes it's nice and dark like this. And this is going to bring out her black color even brighter, and it's going to make it shine like crazy. Just take that everywhere. I am a person who really likes the hand washing versus the those units that use the soap and it mixes in with the water. I was a groomer in a large retail store, corporate, and they have those pre-mixed soap stations. And I did that for almost 10 years. It was a little shy of 10 years, but that was all that I was used to in a corporate setting. I had never worked in a private salon. I only had personal doggy experience before working into the corporate setting. Whenever we had a product that we had to use and scrub by hand, it always come out nicer than anything that was used in the bathing systems. I personally think the dogs get a lot cleaner by bathing by hand versus the other. And I know a lot of groomers are going to say, well, it's constant water, constant soap, but you're getting in there and you're really feeling it. Sometimes people just take with the bathing systems and they feel that the water pressure and the solution and the water running across the body is enough to get dogs clean. It's not. And sometimes you just don't know when the soap is gone either. You really have to physically get your hands in there. And even when I was working with that bathing system, I still had my hand going just like this and was being proactive But the product, it may very well be a lot to do with that. The products just weren't high-end. They were, you know, just enough for a retail environment. So I like to take my conditioner and go across the body. I personally believe all dogs need conditioner, just like our hair. When you have longer hair, humans, you know how when you just use the shampoo by itself, it's super tangly. It's not soft. It's not easy to manipulate. So I like to take and use the conditioner on all dogs. And with a nice flat drop coat that she has, type of coat, this cream rinse really works well on. There are other dogs that I'll use a different product on, but this one works well for her. I do hope that everything I'm saying is being heard, because I have dryers going in the back for other dogs who are here. I have personal beliefs that you need to clean between each dog and not let hair and debris and soap and everything like that be sitting in the tub. I want it to be as clean as possible. So I'll take and I'll rinse everything off. I'll spray it with my, this one's not it. I have my cleaner here. And then this bottle is actually my vinegar water mix. And I'll explain that in a moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's doing? Diamond.
Good girl. And I just like this to sit for a few minutes. Sometimes I'll take and check the phone for missed calls and things like that. But I'll just like this to sit. I believe it comes out nicer if you actually allow the product to work instead of applying and immediately rinsing. I feel like you're wasting your money when you do that. So it's sat for a minute or two. I think that's good enough. So basically I'm going to come back across and rinse her out, feeling as I go. I am thankful to not have many allergies in life. I know a lot of groomers have eczema or skin irritations due to shampoos and products, and they have to wear gloves, and that's unfortunate because for me, when I've had to wear gloves due to a cut or something like that on my hand or fingers, I couldn't tell when the product was gone. Now, with a cream rinse like this product is, there is some leeway that you don't have to physically get it all off. It is kind of a leave-in conditioner, but I try to get as much off as I can because it's done its job, and there could still be some residue left behind, and that's okay. But if you leave too much product behind, you're going to feel it in the coat after. The coat is not going to properly work. There's going to be stickiness. You're going to feel it in the coat. The hair is not going to flow properly. You're not going to get an even cut if you have product left behind. So just rinse her off or dry her off as good as you can with a towel. With all dogs, I towel dry as much as I physically can. And thankfully, because I own my own shop now, I don't have any limitations onto the number of towels I can use. As at a corporate salon, you have numbers to follow and rules on the amount of product that you can use. So I can use 2, 3, 4 towels if I have to. And so basically, like I said, I'm wiping her down, getting as much of the moisture off as possible. And then I'm going to do something that might seem counterintuitive, but it's actually really beneficial. So this is the vinegar water mix. You dilute 50% white distilled vinegar to 50% water ratio. You're going to mist the dog with it. Now it's going to smell. It's vinegar and water. It's going to have an odor. But what happens is, when you have this combination, you spritz the dog all over, wipe it in, rub it in, and then you're going to go over with your dryer. And what's going to happen is it's going to promote drying. The molecules of water are broken by the vinegar concoction. And it's going to also make the coat really, really shiny if it's not shiny enough with just the products being used. It's going to make the coat even shinier. It's healthy. It's good for the skin and everything like that. Now I'm going to begin drying her, and I'm not going to be able to talk during this because it's going to be a louder time. She did pretty well for everything. She is still young, like mentioned before, and I don't recall how many times she has been professionally groomed before myself. So there are things that's going to be really scary that's going to take time for her to be okay with and accept. And this is one of those processes that are just some of the scariest of them all. Something that I forgot to mention a few minutes ago regarding the vinegar mixture. Once the dog is dry, that vinegar smell is totally gone. But I want to show just how shiny she is. You see that shine? That's some shiny, shiny hair right there. Now we're going to finish the groom.